What's going on, everyone? This is Jason at SportsBoxBreaks.com coming to you live on 7/13/2025. I am doing our 2025 Topps Heritage Baseball Choose Team 4-box break number 2. 1 and 3 are still filling. 50% off, MLB 50 off at checkout on those remaining spots. These 4 boxes came out of a sealed case. Every card will ship. Hits are going to be relics, autos, and numbered cards. And variations if we pick them out, but all cards will ship in case we do miss something. Arizona Diamondbacks is Aaron F. Chris M. with the Braves, Aaron F. with the Orioles, Brian H. has the Red Sox, and Aaron F. has the Cubs. Matthew F. has the White Sox, and Jerry M. has the Reds. Matthew F. has the Guardians. Joe W. with the Rockies and the Tigers. Matthew F. with his Astros. Jerry M. has the Royals. Aaron F. has both LA teams. Matthew F. has the Marlins, and Christopher J. has his Brewers. Aaron F. with the Twins, Mets, and Yankees. Dan B. has the Athletics. Aaron F. has the Phillies. Robert P. has the Pirates. Bill H. has his Padres. Jerry M. has his Giants. Brian H. with the Mariners. Dan B. with his Cardinals. Dennis J. in action. Last spot, Karma Rays. Michael W. with his Rangers. Tom K. has the Blue Jays. And we got Michael F. with the Washington Nationals. All right, here we go. All right. Let me unwrap each box. One. I should have moved them forward and then put them back. Is what I should have done. Okay. All right, that's one. There's 2 boxes. Alright, let's start ripping packs open because that's what we love to do. Alright, here we go. We got blue sparkles all through this box. Blues and blue sparkles already. So the other 2 breaks of this, guys, will come out of this same case. I already see a Rays blue shimmer coming. This is the first Heritage I'm opening this year. Which is weird because we usually do a lot of Heritage. We'll be showing all the cards. Right? I would do like we would do 3 cases of this in like a night and still have 2 more cases to do. Now the teams are like 3 times the price because of what they're charging for this stuff. I remember cases of this stuff was like $600. Now a half a case is more than $600. These are. I was getting worried when I first took them out because they had that same feeling, Matt. But they're actually, like, I don't have to, I can actually pull easy and they do open. So I do enjoy that. The seam feels different. I actually did a double take at the boxes to make sure they sent me the right stuff because the feeling of this feels like one of those security strips you find in retail. And I was like, please don't tell me I'm opening retail here. And I'm like, Heritage Retail wouldn't be the long box anyway, but like it had me convinced. All right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Good luck. All right, let's go to the close-up. Grab a card, a stack, if you will. We're looking for 1 auto or 1 relic. I say we get at least 1 auto. I'm putting the over-under at 1.5 autos. I would take the under. All right, here we go. Curtis Mead is going to kick it off. Again, everything ships. Victor Robles, Mariners, Chrome. All right, we got the blue, Brian Bello for the Red Sox. Blue exclusive, Brian H. getting that one. So the blues and the blue sparkles, I will in case this hits. There's a green to 99, Marcus Semien. Michael W. and his Rangers getting that one. 14 out of 99. Guys, all of these will get randomly placed onto piles, guys. Aroldis Chapman for the Red Sox. If you want to chip down, I will be live tomorrow, so it's not like you're going to have to sit and wait for another chance for it to break if it doesn't fill up tonight. You could also pick up personals. 10% off using SBB 10. How about a River Ryan for the Dodgers? Aaron F. getting that one. And I know there's going to be different types of parallels, and I don't know if they have them flipped in 2025, but this is why we're shipping everything. Vinny Pasquantino for the Royals. Jerry M. getting that one. Cards that have people on the left and the right go to the team on the far left. There's a Chrome Luis Gill. I just want to make sure they weren't numbered. Rafael Devers for the Red Sox. That's 3 Red Sox. Brian H. Jake Delicious Burger, white border. Chrome. Or do they all have white borders, the Chromes? I don't know. We'll catch on. There's our relic. Michael Harris for the Braves. Chris M. getting that one. Bat relic. Michael Harris. All right. Ronel Blanco. That is Houston and Matt F. Jackson Churio. Brewers. Christopher J. That has glitter on the side of it. Okay. Here comes another blue. So again, not numbered. So top team, Jose Caballero. Tampa Bay. So there's a little Tampa Bay action for Dennis. All right. Yu Darvish. Padres. That is Bill. So instead of having hot boxes, they just basically put the hot box cards in all of things. All right, yeah. So there's some that are completely silver and ones that have white borders. Will Wagner. Trey Sweeney for the Tigers. Joe W. getting that one. Tyler Phillips. Otani Sparkle. Again, if they're numbered, we randomize them. So if that was the green, it would get randomized. Wilyer Abreu, Red Sox. Apparently every Red Sox we're going to pull is going to be a parallel. There's Lopez. There is Grant McCray. Rookie Blue Giants, Jerry M. Brady Singer, Royals, Jerry M. Aaron Judge, insert. So that was flipped around. Aaron Judge, outfield, New York Yankees. 76 PI-11 is the card number. 1976 Players Icon Parallel. Yankees. Aaron F. Congrats. Tyler O'Neill for the Orioles. And the Orioles is Aaron F. All right, let me put this first box stack. Found another blue in the stack. It'll go the Dodgers. All right, let me get these back in there. All right, let's sleeve these up. Or you know what? Here's what I'm going to do. Now put the stack off to the side. I'll sleeve them up at the end of the video. Just so we can keep this moving. All right. Box 2 right here. Here we go. There's a Skeens Cup. Ryan Jeffers Chrome, then base right behind it. All right, Zebby Matthews for the Twins. That's Aaron F. getting that one. Brent Rooker. Brent Rooker there. Kyle Gibson. So Rooker is Oakland, and that's Dan B. getting that one. Christopher Morrell. Tyler Stevenson for the Reds. Jerry M. All right, through the years, Ricky for the Yankees, Aaron F. Ben Rice, Yankees. Ozzie Albies, complete chrome. All right, we got Cade Povich, Orioles. It's Aaron F. Duke Ellis, Yankees, Aaron F. Lance Lynn, blue, Cardinals. Dan B. Blue chrome to 150, Harrison Bader in the Mets. Aaron F. in the Mets. Harrison Bader, blue. Brendan Rodgers, Rockies, Joe W. I don't know if he's still on the Rockies. Alejandro Kirk, Blue Jays. Tom K. getting that one. Mason Wynn, St. Louis, Dan B. Pete Fairbanks for the Rays. Dennis J. getting that one. Josh Naylor, Diamondbacks, Aaron F. How about, there's a old insert, 50th anniversary, Laren LeGros for the Tigers. All right, put that one on the side. Yeah, they got rid of the box toppers. Nolan Chenal, Angels, Aaron F. getting that. Pete Alonso, Mets, Aaron F. All right, we're going to go back through auto hunting, I have a feeling here. Joey Ortiz for the Brewers, Chris J. Oh, nope, there's the auto. Connor Norby. Connor Norby for the Marlins. Matthew F., there you go. My over-unders beat. Perdomo, Aaron F. There's our auto. Connor Norby. I would have definitely missed that if I didn't realize the auto was coming up. So we hit our auto. All right, let me put these cards away. Okay. Take our blue sparkles. Take all our blues. Take the Ricky being Ricky. All right, let's see. Oh, I already cut it. I forgot. What we can get out of box 2 here. Or the second half of the break, I should say. Box 3 and 4. open up the packs, boss. Boss, open up the packs, Luke. Let's see if we get another auto, huh? Maybe we have an auto Lacen case. Every box is a hot box. Ooh, there's something there. Some kind of weird border there. 76 border card? Are we going to fill anything else? If not, guys, if you want to pick up a personal or two, personal 10 will take 10% off. I got the new Score Football here. 2025 scores in the house. Got one box of that. Yes, yes, Tommy. All right. All right, last one here. Beauteous. Guys, SBB's eBay put up a bunch of stuff too. Put up a bunch of our better graded cards we got. Want to check it out? All right, here we go. right, Yogi. Jesus Sanchez. Head to the Marlins, Matthew F. Dominic Fletcher. Yogi Berra. Yankees, Aaron F. Pedro Leon. Astros, Matthew F. Luis Matos for the Giants. Jerry M. getting that one. There's an Alec Boehm. Michael Kopech. Speaker. Josh Smith for the Rangers. Rangers. Michael W. All right, the card that's turned around, Austin Riley. Silver foil, I guess, maybe. Braves, Chris M. getting that one. All right, Jameson Talon, Cubbies. It's the first Cubbies card for Aaron F. Helio Ramos Chrome. Harrison Bader Blue. Dark blue, sorry. Because we already pulled the blue. Mackenzie Gore for the Nationals. That's Michael F. All right, Austin Wells. Aaron getting that one, the cup card there. Yeah, there's the Corbin Carroll, but non-silver of that. Tarek Skubal, going to Detroit. Ooh, we got green. Blake Dunn, rookie Reds. Jerry M. getting that one. Aaron Shunk. Rockies, Joe W. Nikola Tesla. Matt Chapman. Jerry M. and the Giants. Oh, do we have another auto here? We getting down to it? He definitely didn't hit a relic. No, that might be a relic there. We'll see. All right, Jordan Lawler. Aaron F. and the Diamondbacks. Oh, it's a relic. Nick Castellanos. Phillies. Aaron F. Then we got Freddie Franchise. Dodgers. Aaron F. And Jorge Soler for the Angels. All right. Put these all away. Move these to the side. Case them at the end of the video. So 2 greens and a blue so far. 2 relics, 1 auto. All right, who didn't get a hit yet? White Sox, Guardians, Pirates, and Mariners. Now remember, every card ships. And if you don't get one of these blues or, numbered card auto relic, you will get a pack of cards. All right, Scooble. Trey Turner. All right, we got Shea Whitcomb for the Astros. It's Matthew F. All right, how about 1776 to 1976. Hario Iriarte for the White Sox. Matthew F. Pulling that parallel, the 200. The 200-year 200 parallel. Chase Young, silver. Andrew Vaughn, White Sox. So here come the White Sox. Again, I swear we have a 76 border card coming up. Fernando. Bill H. Heston Jerstad. Orioles, Aaron F. Sal Frelick. Christopher J. and the Brew Crew. Sal Perez, Royals. Jerry M. Joey Meneses. And it's a relic, Riley Green, Detroit. Joe W. getting that one. So we did get an auto, though. That's good. Andrew Heaney. Michael W. Okay, let's see. Tyler Anderson. Darren Baker, Nationals, Michael F. Spencer Torkelson. Joe W. Mike Burrows, Pirates, Robert P. All right, Guardians and Mariners. All right, Max Fried, Yankees, Aaron F. Luis Angel Acuna is the silver foil, I guess. Mets, Aaron F. Matt Stram, Phillies, Aaron F. All right, there's that 76 card. I'm going to try to save it here till the end. We'll see what that's all about. Carlos Rodriguez, Brew Crew. Chris J. Jacob Young, Nationals, Michael F. Nationals, Dylan Cruz rookie. Very nice. Michael F. Even though it's a base blue. And we got Tristan Cassis, Red Sox, who cooled down a little bit. But, Brian, there you go. You started it off. You're ending it. All right, let me slide these away. And we'll see what that 76 card is. Okay. Numbered card. He's blue. Sparkles, regular blue. Move them out of the way. And all right, let's check out this card here. Watch it be nothing special. It's numbered, whatever it is. All right, who we got? Is that a giant? It is. Willie Adames to 76. Willie Adames, 76 border, Giants. Jerry M getting that one. All right, guys, appreciate you filling it up. Get it shipped out in the next shipping batch, 50% off the other 2 breaks that come from that case. Right here, MLB 50 off. Okay, so let me get these all sleeved up on video. Not a bad break. Definitely going to need a lot more sleeves. These, a bunch of those, some of these. All right, let me grab another pack or 2 of these sleeves. And I'm definitely going to need these. All right, here we go. So what do we say? We going to fill anything else? Any personals? There's 1, 2, 3. So those are done. Relics are done. All right, let's do numbered cards next. That was a good box there. 2 numbered cards, non-chromes. An auto out of that 4 boxes. It was kind of a cross section, 3 down and and then 1 off the top. That's how I picked the boxes out of that case. Try to give a middle, bottom. Thanks for taking another high number, Dean, and all of you guys for pushing tonight. Dean, as soon as I get these all encased, I'll start taking care of your personal. Dean, do you want to pick out the blaster? I think I have 2 or 3 blasters. Do you want to pick out the blaster, or you want me to just pick one out? Oh, this isn't a blue. This was a blue. It's a regular. No, it's not. What is this? 25th anniversary card. Yeah, I was going to say, this doesn't look like one of these. This is an insert. 25th anniversary card. I could just grab one? Okay. Will do, sir. I know this is exciting to watch, guys. Let me tell you. Guys, I'm going to be looking and listing more stuff on the site soon. Just wondering, since I have a little bit of a crowd here, you guys interested in me listing a certain product? I could take a look and see if I can make it feasible. All right. All right. All the navies are done, or dark blues as they called them. And now the blue speckles in the sleeves. Why is this video over an hour long for 4 boxes? Oh, he's encasing everything at the end. Again, guys, I'll be live tomorrow. I am going to push, in addition to the Heritage with the 50%, I will have on the break schedule the Absolute 2020 football. I will have the 2025 celebration. Well, that ripped. 2025 celebrations. Series 1 break. And I will have the Bowman mixer up there. So if you're interested in those, and we get those numbers down on those, we could definitely rip it. Okay, Mackenzie Gore. Thank you very much. I didn't realize how many cards of these there were. It's like 10 per box here. Easily, maybe more. Between the two. Again, the eBay, SportsBox Breaks eBay. Check that out. Listed some nice cards up there. Some nice graded cards. Alright, these are done. These are not. Dean, I'm making you wait here. I'm hoping it's worth it, buddy. That's the one that ripped. Alright, 2 more. There it is. Alright, now let's sleeve these up. I don't like how they got rid of the top loader real ones. I used to like trying to find the real ones. I didn't like the big cabinet cards. But now just mixing the real ones in is... I mean, I get it. Not a lot of people like the box topper. I don't like that they're not flipped. And I think they took the label off the back, like said action and stuff. And they're back to that. You have to look at the code at the bottom. This here. But yeah, I'm going to be listing some stuff. I'm going to be listing some future stuff. Like the Boys of Summer comes out in a couple weeks. I'm going to get that up on the site. I'm going to look to see what's coming out early August. I want to get some 25-26 basketball up eventually. I'm definitely going to have a case break. Not a case break, but a couple box break at least of 2025 score football up there. And probably have a pre-break of, or pre-list for Luminance. I want to get out ahead of football while I can. And that way I don't end up with the log jam that I had. Mason, as I used to call him, instead of Mason. Joe, we've been bowling. I've been bowling in a league on Sundays. I don't know if I mentioned this, but on Sundays they use Pro Shot oil patterns. So, like, today was Cheetah. We had Vid Viper before. I'm a 114 average. It is ridiculous. All right, Shea Whitcomb. So there's over, close to, probably over, there's close to 60, maybe even 70 of the blues in 4 boxes. Because each one of the holder packs I opened up hold 25, and then I had a stack before that of at least 15. Let me grab another couple packs of those. Dylan Cruz, 25th anniversary. Almost done and done. Sweet. All right, guys, appreciate it.